Hi folks, Hardly Gaming here. This is going to be some gameplay of Total War Warhammer 2. This is hopefully going to be a series where I'm going to be just kind of working my way through a campaign and showing you guys kind of all the different bits of this game. As you can see, I am using the Steel Faith Overhaul mod with a bunch of other mods as well. I'm not going to go through them all, but if you see something that you like, if you can just ask and I'll have a look and see which mod it is. So we're just going to jump in. We're going to be starting with my favourite campaign, the Teclis campaign. We'll do a new campaign and we're going to do the Vortex, one of my favourites, because it's in the Eye of Vortex, the combat comes to you. You don't need to go find it. So,
Lord Master of Hoeth.
So who we are with Teclis. We're going to do a normal campaign but with hard difficulty for the battles. I don't. The thing with campaigns is I can do the harder campaigns, it's just I get sick of the constant rebellions. So we're just going to do a standard campaign.
Who are the Asur? An enigma to men and dwarfs, who know them as High Elves. At the center of the great ocean lies Ulthuan, a paradise created by the Old Ones. But when the stellar gates collapsed, demons flooded the mortal plane. All was lost until Anarion the Defender strode forth. The first Phoenix King vanquished the demons with the aid of the Archmage, Calador Dragontamer. It was Calador and his elven mages who created the Great Vortex. A swirling maelstrom that siphoned the excess magic, withering demonkind. With the world purged of chaos, the elves took it upon themselves to become guardians and stewards. The twin-tailed comet is oft seen as an omen, but this time its wake brought great peril.
The dragon with two tails flies lower than before. Its trail disturbs the vortex.
I have felt a change in the winds of magic.
Then write it, brother. Lead the mages of Safari. Bring all in the White Tower to bear if you must.
Such lore is currently beyond us.
I suggest a scrying ritual in the pool of Isha. It may provide us with the answer.
Such a ritual requires fragments of fallen waystones. Far more than we have.
Then we find more. Make ready your ritual, Lord Master Talarian. You will have your fragments.
I shall start the search in Lustria.
Lustria?
My brother will search here, in Ulthuan.
Why do you care so much about the greater world?
Why do you not? Stay here, brother. Protect Ulthuan. But I venture beyond our borders.
And while you meddle in far-flung continents, I will ensure you have a home to return to.
I don't know if you guys have read the books or not, but I always found that the Teclis and Tyrion relationship was a lot stronger. It seems as if that was a bit forced. I remember reading the Gotrek and Felix books, and there's definitely rivalry between them, but like Tyrion and Teclis, they love each other. I think Tyrion would understand why Teclis has gone all over the world, because he'd done it so many times.
Sons of Ulthuan, pupils of Hoeth, we do not come upon this place lightly. The world is in dire peril. and it falls to us once more to save it. The great Vortex is vulnerable, and those of dark intent would seek to draw its power for themselves. This cannot come to pass. By gathering wave fragments scattered across the world during the events of the Sundering, we may gain means to avert the collapse of the Vortex. This search takes us far from home, to the rich jungles of the lizards. The inhabitants of Lustria may resist our intrusion, but our cause must prevail. The Vortex must be secured, lest the world drown in a tide of chaos.
Okay guys, I have done all this stuff many times, I'm just going to skip it. One of the things I like to do first is I like to come up to the camera settings up here and just turn all this to off and all this to fastest, just to make the turns as quickly as possible. There's a mod where you can actually set this as a standard, so every time you start a new game it's the same, but I haven't got that mod. Alright, and plus it only takes a minute to do. Okay, so here we are. What I like to do is I like to move up to here first and then recruit some units. And just gonna. What I also like to do is I like to recruit a lord as straight as soon as possible. Does not matter which lord, because they're gonna come down here and take this one here. And that's my first turn. I love how much faster this is now after they've fixed it. I am running this on an SSD as well. My computer's not, I'm not going to say it's beastly, but it's not bad.
No limit to my power. Steady.
I am using a mod called Stupidly Overpowered Teclis, so it might seem overpowered, but I think it just makes him actually how powerful he's supposed to be actually. It's always best to put growth buildings in as soon as possible. And I don't know what I want to...
By the gods.
Yeah, I'll upgrade that as well. Teclis. Should have enough to claim actually what... Yeah, whenever you put this on, this is the better one, this is one of the good ones. Slightly cheaper recruitment cost. Take that back and then put it back on, and then you get the extra money. So this is still Faith Overhaul, so there's differences. I think in the vanilla game that's purely just a reduction in recruitment cost, whereas this you get XP as well.
Can I offer assistance?
Now this settlement is taken, I can just disband her. It's not like in before the pirates were released, you could just send them out on their own and they'd claim all this kind of stuff. In this game now with the pirates, it's just not, it's too risky to do that. Get some better spearmen. Growth. Yeah, you want as much growth as possible to get your cities as high levels as quickly as possible.
My infinite knowledge is yours. Off one.
I'm going to come out and take this, and then I'm going to try and come back and give up these. Put one there, one down there. It's good because sometimes you get 20,000 gold if you take them, which is a lot of money at this, especially at this early stage.
The Assa are troubled. Master of the White Tower. I will.
It's weird how sometimes like the AI will attack me straight away from here, and then sometimes I'll come down here like this and there's nothing here because they've wandered off down here. I like that though. I like the fact that AI isn't the same every single time. It does random things. But what I'd quite like is I'd like him to attack me whilst I'm doing this. I always prefer to defend, especially with elves, rather than attack. Unless of course I've got artillery, because then the enemy will automatically attack you if you outrange them.
Do not test my patience.
Okay. I'll take it. May as well. I am using a very, very good mod called Survival Mod, or Survival Campaign I think it's called. That gives me, gives the Horde units essentially double the number. So things like the Skavens and Orcs, not every single one of the units, just the Horde units are now twice the size. So you can go up against armies of 10, 12,000 Skaven later on. It's brilliant, I love it. Although I did play campaign recently and the AI seemed to be a little bit bugged, but I think that's, I was doing like the special mission and the enemy just kind of sat there. I just shot them with bows until they were dead. I want to go grab that first. Yeah, well, I'll go grab this first because you never know what they are. As I said, it could be 20,000 gold. I'm going to go for this actually. When it comes to your side settlements, because this can go up to level 3, as your settlements can, I'd always recommend putting these in your side settlements, that way your main settlement can have more. For instance, I'm going to move this where I can to one of these slots up here. That way I can get more tier 4, tier 5 buildings in my main in my main city. Those elves always end up at war with the elves on the island, with the dusk, I think they're called. I can't remember. Lead influence. For that.
There is no limit to my power.
High elves require influence to get better lords. We're getting something.
Behold.
Even at 8,000 at this stage in the game is a lot of money.
I don't care for your orders.
Yeah, he's weird.
As I expected.
No, I'm gonna keep that for fun. I do get one of my missions for campaigns to perform in Isha, and if you do it now, you have to wait for it to finish before you can do it again. It basically knocks you back a couple of turns. So I'm just gonna wait until I can go do that.
High Lawmaster of Hoeth. Teclis, High Lawmaster.
Okay. These swordsman units are really good against the elves. Against the elves, against the lizardmen. I'm going to put in a couple of these who are very tanky. So you have 46 melee defense, and they've got armor. They're shielded, so yeah, they're very nice. They haven't got anti-advertise, so they're not as good as dealing damage, but they can hold a line. That's what I need them for.
Let us share a glass of wine.
I honestly don't know where the army's gone for these guys though.
Master of the White Tower.
I'm going to come down and take this city. Teclis has 2 paths to do. You can come down here and take this one to get the ritual resource site, and he can also come up and take this one. Most people come this way, but I like to come down here and take these lizardmen out, and then because these guys here just always make friends with me, I don't need to bother about them. I can take them out, but basically this is a lot easier to defend up this way. And it helps the elves down here because they always get wrecked by everything. So it protects one of their flanks, means that they can focus on attacking out that way.
Steady hand. My power grows. Kadaith unleashed. I will.
The problem with Teclis is simply the size of his map. Yeah, I should not keep that. I like to get one of these per settlement, like per province.
You must restore order.
Should I get another army?
Who seeks me?
Let's go for that. I'm gonna go back as well. I'm gonna rebuild. I think it works this turn.
The people are rested.
I think.
By the gods.
I've also got this really nice. I don't know if it's. I can't remember if it's part of Steel Faith now. For the Anvil, you can actually recruit special units if you've got the resources for them. But you can also craft your own weapons and armor. But you have to go and find, like this one here. I have elven trinkets and money. But like other ones are quite tricky. You have to go and get spices, pottery, and dyes to be able to get that. Just add another layer to the game, and it means you can kind of make your lords a lot more unique.
The Asher are troubled.
I serve the Phoenix King. Lady of the Phoenix Court.
Why the heck's it only giving me one unit? Okay. These will be scaving up here. I'm gonna go and move this army. Once it's built, move it here, take this. And then that's quite easy to defend. Mage's gonna go into that army.
My infinite knowledge is yours. Very well. Ready.
Oh. There's an army. Can I go back? No, I can't.
Going.
They might attack this now then. Yeah, they're really weak. Can I put someone in now, just for now?
We stand ready for action.
Keep an eye on my money. Do you want me to play this one? Looks like a good fight. Yeah, let's play this one. I will win. I'll show you the stupidly OP Teclis as well. Yeah, actually, the only real difference is he gets more health, which is good, and he gets a new spell. All the stupidly overpowered lords get something that makes them overpowered. Teclis is a spell. That's very powerful. Yeah, I'm gonna gamble. Oh no, they're coming in behind me. Oh, come on. F you, Ranaf. And Teclis is one of the most powerful mages on the planet. This is not a good place to be. Look like that might be okay.
Understood. Spearmen.
Yeah, I'll put them like that.
As you say.
Down there.
Spearmen.
Have them cover this flank.
Archers! Loyal! We will obey!
Master of the White Tower.
Another thing I would like to do is put them onto guard position so they don't run about and be all stupid.
Swordmaster of Hoeth! Forward!
Yeah, that'd be better.
Onward!
Take that little gap.
Orders received! Setting forth!
Archers! Quickly now!
Yeah, I like them. Good look. Let's go with this. These boys and see what's going on. I think they're going to actually skip past me. I don't believe my archers. Oh, yes, they are in range. Another mod I'm using is my army is about 10% better than it should be. So my archers have about 10% extra range, 10% extra damage. Just because I am playing this horde mode with ultra unit sizes, so I need the extra damage.
Teclis.
This is the stupid little piece spell. I'll put it here to show you. Yeah, it's got quite a long cooldown though. So yeah, over a minute cooldown.
I go. Scython, hear me. Hear my words. Chamoy Lecky.
I'll probably miss. The fireballs always miss for me.
To battle!
Okay. I'm gonna send the Phoenix over after him. Yep, missed. Always misses.
Making my way.
Acknowledge! Asa forward!
Teclis. Arhain Kadei. Hear my words.
Ow. SFO magic is brutal. Like, I'm throwing out a lot of damage, but so can he. I don't think I want to cast this yet. No. He should survive.
Teclis, Guardian.
I'm gonna move these guys. Try and set up my flank.
Archers! Advance!
Swordmaster just working away through.
Serve the king!
It shall be done! Loyal!
It is done. Scython, hear me. Yes.
every enemy you kill when they're running away is an extra enemy you don't need to fight tomorrow. Or when they come back.
Onward! Their end is nigh!
Archers! Asa, advance!
Tremble before me! Fear my words! Yen Louis, Louis! I know the way! Charoy Lecky!
Come on, Teclis.
Moving out!
Stop being an idiot.
Scython!
Are you gonna hit the tree?
Eberon! Fear my words! Ahain Kadei!
That's it.
Seeking the foe! Charoy Lecky!
Understood. March! Acknowledged. Without question.
Teclis!
Remember, every enemy you kill today, so one less you need to kill tomorrow. Something you never, I can imagine the opponents, you never want to see or hear anything like this. High elf archers in full go.
Ever vigilant!
It's a shame the slam piece got away from me though.
Teclis! Yen Louis, Louis!
I don't know if the fire spell is bugged,
Setting
but it tells me there that it's in range. And yet he'll chase after him. That's everything finished. That spell that he's got is bugged. It doesn't come up as kills. But still, 191 is not bad. 150 losses. They lost well, quite a few. And then because I won that fight, I can just replenish a lot of my casualties. I'm using the mod for this as well. The After Effects, it changes it to be a bit more useful. You get XP if you execute them. You get quite a few more replenishment if you do that option if you capture prisoners or whatever. How did they only get 27 kills? Were they the ones down the bottom right maybe? 49, 46? What happened to these guys? Maybe the trees are blocking them. They were slightly in the trees. So we're going to use forced labour. Should get a lot of my numbers back.
Can I offer assistance? Defender of the Aesir.
That's going to knock me.
My infinite knowledge is yours. Ulthuan! Battle. Behold, onward my power. Mage. My power.
Defender of the Aesir.
Yeah, I'll keep that there for just now in case he decides to attack that. The AI will attack like the closest settlement if you take out all of the main cities. Kill those with magic. I don't even know if half the stuff I'm using is mods or if it's SFO. It's just I put it all because it looked good and then it all worked. I had to tweak it.
Sir, to battle.
Yeah, that's it. That's it dead until they immediately rebel. And I'm gonna disband her as well. Since that was her only job.
Your request?
Defender of truth.
Right.
Lady of Ulthorn.
When it comes to Teclis, I mean, when it comes to all legendary lords, you want to max out their main strengths. So Teclis is obviously magic, so you want to get as much magic out as possible. I'm going to go take this. If it's like terrain, you'd want as much melee stuff as possible, or army stuff. I generally only play high elves these days. I used to play a lot of wood elves and even some dwarves. But yeah, I love my pointy eared boys.
Hoeth's chosen.
I serve the Phoenix King.
There we go. So I need to just do this one. Should knock me up another. Can I add level to do another item though?
Your command.
Yeah, I'll build that last unit.
You require assistance? The gods. Moving off.
I'd like to, but they rebel all the time. Oh, I thought there was one right there. No, because I'm going to move that. As soon as these are going to go up a level. Maybe I should have gone for the happy populace.
The Assa are untroubled.
Can I offer assistance? Protector of Ulthorn.
You seek knowledge. Weighing anchor. I control this garrison.
I've always found high elves always sound like Hugh Laurie. If you don't know what that is, go check out the episodes of House. Really, really good. Yeah, why not? I don't know why I seem to not be aggressive towards them. I'm quite an aggressive player, as you've seen, but I generally just let them do their thing.
My powers grow. Making waves.
Lawmaster, entering the garrison.
You see, all these places are now really many. I don't understand why. It could just because of Skaven are nearby. But yeah, my high elves just constantly rebelling, which is annoying and not exactly lawful. I'm not sure, and there must be mods that can fix it, and that's also why, as I said, I don't do hard or difficulty, because it doesn't really make the campaign much more difficult. it just makes it more annoying.
Alphorn Princess.
Oh.
Azur, we fight.
Escape. Oh no! I lost an army. Ugh, that was a 20,000 one as well, I think. Alright, let's just build another army.
We are ill at ease.
What would you have of me?
That's annoying.
Time is of the essence.
Yes.
I might just continue on with Teclis then.
Feel my power. A steady hand for the king. Destroy them. I will give you victory.
Right, I'll fight this one,
Calls me.
and then once we've done this, we'll finish up the video there. I'm very new to this, so I'm having to work on make sure my for instance, just my memory and my computer doesn't get filled up. Excuse me, I just hit the microphone. I'll keep that. Alright, and they're all coming from in front of me, so that's good. Let's get some up here in the hill, looks good. Sentinels at the front. Put swordsman flanks. Put another unit there. Spearman, I'll put spearman at the back. I will need to tweak this once I start.
Without fail.
Yes.
It will be done. Archers! Orders received! Orders received! Asser forward!
Beautiful looking models there, aren't they? Oh, oh. Yeah, they look awesome. Let's go have a look at their lizardmen. See what's going on here. I've got some fly units. Lots of Saurus. Oh, this is an annoying magic one. It reduces like my accuracy and my what is it? Speed, better damage, accuracy, melee defense. It's pretty brutal. But they're wasting it now because the AI is stupid. What's this one? I can't even see the magic user. That must be an unlimited range cast. That's this. Yeah, veteran. Yeah, I cannot see there. There we go. Oh, I thought that was going to be a... Oh, never mind. You saw that I had a minus 100% miscast chance. No, it doesn't matter. They're not doing as much damage. Oh, that's not a good time for that. No, it's not for me. It's good for him.
Spearman! We will obey! As you say! We go! Acknowledge! Asa, advance!
Without question.
Chosen a poet. Charoy Lecky!
I don't need that yet.
Scython! Hear me!
Spearman! We go! Asura, move! Weapons ready!
Teclis! High Lawmaster! Yen Louis!
Archers! We advance!
Swiftly!
Tremble before me! Fear my words! Arhain Kadei! Teclis! Scython! Hear me! Seeking the foe! Making my way!
It annoys me how long it takes characters to run through units, and they don't just. I think they should be like in the movies where you see the units move out of the way.
Louis! Cannon!
Archers! For the Ever Queen!
We advance!
Forward! It will be done! For Assyrian!
Fear my words!
Spearman! Apace!
I need to break a flank. That's what I need to do. Oh, I thought I'd cast that by mistake. Good. I'll do it there.
Charoy Lecky!
Put that in as well.
Arhain Kadei!
It's risky, but I'll pop this on.
Scython! Hear me!
Health bar's looking better.
Yen Louis!
Attack!
As you say.
Teclis! Charoy Lecky! Arhain Kadei!
This is still pretty tense. What actions have I got here?
Loyal! Swordmaster of Hoeth!
Master of the White Tower!
I'm slightly concerned about this unit breaking. If they break, they're into my archers.
Fear my words!
Think we're getting there.
Pull back!
Oh, come on, elves. Doesn't help that I've got units not actually doing anything.
Can I be praised? Pull back!
Guardian! Yen Louis!
Understood! We away!
Moving out!
Archers!
It shall be done. Asa, advance!
Fear my words! Awaiting orders!
Spearmen! Loyal! Asa, advance!
Charoy Lecky!
It's not a cast, is it?
For duty! It will be done! Apace!
Yen Louis! Ever vigilant!
This has been a hard fight, man.
It will be done! For Oakland! For duty! Make Oakland proud!
Death to all!
Battle calls!
Teclis!
Oofed.
Archers!
Yeah, that was a tough fight.
It shall be done! Acknowledged!
Loyal! Moving out! March! Quickly now!
The way of the archers. Bit over here, actually.
Fear my words!
Orders received! Asa, move!
Teclis!
Oh, look at that. That was a good hit. Okay, that was a tough fight, that was. I'll wait till we're completely stop firing here.
Archers! March!
Getting out of range.
Teclis!
And that's us done. Oofed. That was a tough one. Alright, let's look at this. Lots of casualties. I think it's because it had so many these heavy shielded units. Teclis doing his stuff. Enjoy that one. It's you know, quite rare, especially at these early points, to have a really tricky fight like that. The Swordmasters, I thought they'd do more than that. Alright, let's finish this turn up. Alright guys, well I'm going to be finishing the video up here. I've got quite a nice little foothold to start with, and I hope to see you there next time. Thanks for joining.